Hey, hey YouTube. Hey everybody. Okay, y'all, I am back with another video today. So let me just get my screen and everything pulled up, and then we can get to chit-chatting. Hey. Hey y'all. Y'all like my little hair? My little new hair? Okay, so thank you guys for coming back. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Michaela Pink, like you guys know, and you see the title. My name is Nunu, or my name Nunu. Y'all remember the movie? Y'all remember where they came from? But for those of you that don't, I'm gonna go ahead and explain the meaning behind the title and kind of where it came from and how it ties into my channel. So here we go. So when I looked it up and Googled and all that stuff, the movie ATL, right? That's where it came from. There's a it's an urban legend among films. I mean, the movie ATL had some, you know, pretty average stars in it. It wasn't like a blockbuster, but it's like what we call in the what am I trying to say? What we call in the African American community a hood classic. You know, it's one of those movies that you can watch over and over. You know, I enjoyed it as a young adult. My son enjoys it as a young adult. So it's like, you know, it's one of those movies that when you say, you remember that part when T.I. snatched that necklace off her neck, you know, everybody remembers that part. So it's just one of those movies that's like everybody knows, you know, this movie. So anyway, when I looked it up and I pulled it up on Wikipedia, ATL the film is it's said to be a film that is a coming-of-age tale concerning Rashad, played by Atlanta native and hip-hop artist T.I. in his film debut, and his friends in their final year in high school and on the verge of adulthood. The film also stars like people like Big Boy from the group Outkast, and of course Nunu is my favorite character, and I'm sure most of you all's favorite character. Nunu is a girl in the film who is the love interest of Rashad. So, my name, Nunu, right? So Nunu was this girl who was so like beautiful, right? She had these pretty deep dimples. She had this gorgeous smile. You know, she wore her hair cute like back in the day. And then she had these big old hoop earrings all the time. And, you know, she was just real cute. She was real like, out of all her friends and stuff, she was the one. She was the it girl, you know. And so when people would say, well, what's her name? You know, she would say, my name, Nunu. You know, that was like her classic line in the whole film, right? And her name, of course, in real life is Lauren London. And she is, of course, a very beautiful woman in real life. But in real life and in the film, this girl was a serious pick-me, okay? And I'm going to explain. So in the film, she is a very wealthy girl. Her family is very wealthy and she comes from affluence, right? She grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth. They have maids. They have this huge mansion. They have, you know, anything your heart could desire as a person, as a child, or whatever. So Nunu was wanting this new life. You know, she was wanting to experience life outside of the suburbs and outside of her comfort zone. And she would travel, you know, really far to go to the hood so she could be with her friends, because all of her friends, not all of her friends, but the people that she chose to hang around were these real ratchet and dusty and, you know, just low-class ghetto people. But that's where she wanted to be. You know, she was comfortable there. She had made friends. People were accepting her, and she kind of acclimated herself into this world, right? So when as the story progresses, you know, she is the love interest of Rashad, which is T.I., and he's like the big brother of the group, and he's has his head on straight, and he's worried about working and going to school and all this other stuff. But he is poor. He comes from a poor family. Both of their parents died, so he's helping raise his little brother. Anyway, so Nunu integrates herself into the ghetto. She makes herself ghetto so that she can have these friends. You know, she sneaks out. Her parents don't know. Her dad doesn't know. And then, of course, eventually in the film, her real identity is discovered, right, by Rashad. And Rashad is super upset that she is lying about her identity. She's not telling him the truth. He doesn't really know her, right? And so, you know, she's all confused and she's all hurt, like, oh my God, I can't believe, you know, I can't believe that, you know, you don't love me the way I am and blah, blah, blah. And his stance was, well, this isn't the way you are. You know, I liked you the way I thought you were. He was really infatuated with this girl as a dusty girl. When he thought she was ghetto, when he thought she was low class and, you know, within his realm of influence, then he was good. You know, he was happy. He was satisfied. As soon as he found out that she was an expensive girl, as soon as he found out that he would be required to do more for her, as soon as he found out that she was not the girl that he thought she would be, then, oh, it's, you know, it's all bets off. He had bought her a little necklace and he snatched it off and, you know, we're done. You know, he was just done with her at that point. And I bring that to you guys in this video because the movie is on right now, just in case you want to watch it. It's on right now on Xfinity TV. It's on BET. So they're showing the movie and I was like, I got a movie idea, right? So I wanted to bring you guys this video because I wanted to relate it to what we talk about here on my channel. She was very, she was a beautiful girl. She totally dummied herself down for a man, for a guy. She took her wealth away in the presence of other people in order to be accepted, in order to be integrated into this world where she had no idea, clearly she had no clue how they even interacted or anything, but she stripped herself of who she really was in order to be into his world, right? And it kind of backfired because he wanted a dusty girl. So my point is, when men know that your value is up here, when they know you have a father that's involved in your life, when they know your parents are going to be around and check his, you know, resources and check his credentials and where he works, and they're going to be making sure you're making the right decisions, when they know that you have some people behind you, when they know that you have money behind you, when they know you spend time doing your hair, you know, and they know that you do your makeup and stuff like that, your value goes up. You know, your value goes up. And when they know you have standards, they have to reach for those standards. And when they don't really concern themselves with your standards, that's when they start to get sloppy. That's when they start to get lazy. That's when they start to treat you, you know, like a pick-me, like you're disposable, like, oh, I'm gonna take my chain back. Since you're not the girl I thought you were, I'm gonna just take my stuff back from you. You know, they can start treating you that way because you're no longer of value to them. So I say that when you are on this level, when your consciousness has evolved to, I want to be taken care of, whenever you're, okay, y'all, enough about the little necklace. Ha, it's funny. Okay, we over that. Anyway, when you make sure that your value is high, when you spend time in your makeup, when you know, make sure that you're always dressed, you know, when you make sure that amongst your peers, you're the standout. When you do things like that and you do them strategically, that is automatically going to make you a standout. And yes, this is a high school tale and, you know, they were going skating and all that stuff in the video, but it still applies to adulthood because Men are the same way as teenage boys are. They want the low-lying fruit. They want the fruit that's easy to catch, you know. They want the Bob the Builder chicks that, you know, they really don't have to put forth a lot of effort to keep them satisfied and to keep them in a home and everything running smoothly. They want those type of women because he knows that he knows that he's not going to work too hard. If he, for any reason, decides, you know what, today I'm going to quit working, he knows that Bob the Builder is still going to get up at 5 and go to work looking like, you know, who did it and what for, because, oh, I don't have time to do my makeup. You know, 5 o'clock is too early to do my makeup. Those are the low-lying fruit women. Those women are easy. You know what I mean? So you want to put value on yourself by doing the things that are self-care. Self-care should be of the utmost importance to every woman across the board, period. There should never be a time when you say, oh, I don't have time to put on makeup. I don't have time to make sure I'm presentable. I don't have time to, you know, I don't have time to take care of myself, because that's in essence what you're saying to people, to the world, to men. So if you ever find yourself saying, oh, I didn't have time to do my hair, you know, because I had to get up late, you're being a low-lying fruit at this point. If you ever say, I don't have time to do my makeup, you're being a low-lying fruit. If you ever say, you know what, I really don't know how to dress, when you have Pinterest, the internet, Instagram, Facebook, every magazine you can think of, whenever you have, you know, other resources, other women that you can, or other women and men that you can go to and ask, you know, does this look nice, or can you teach me fashion? When you have all these resources and you choose not to utilize those resources, you, madam, are a low-lying fruit. So what you need to do in that case is take a step back and realize, okay, I have not been taking care of myself. I have not been, you know, putting myself first. I haven't been, you know, trying to the best of my ability to be the woman that I want to be. I want to be the cream of the crop. I want a man who is going to fully take care of me. I want a man who is going to make sure that I don't work. If those are things you hear yourself saying, but then in the same breath you can say, oh, I don't have time for my makeup, or I haven't had time to do my makeup or get myself, you know, dressed and all of that stuff, then, you know, you cannot be surprised when there are men who will not come up to you and say, hey, you know what, don't worry about it. I got you. You don't even need to go to work anymore. The women who hear that type of a conversation are the women who are the cream of the crop. And then by the cream of the crop, that's an old country term. I'm sure everybody knows it. But the cream of the crop, cream rises. So cream would be the very highest fruit on the tree. If you're not the cream of the crop, then there is no way a man is going to have a conversation with you about, okay, how much are your bills? Let me know so that if I have to work overtime, I'm going to make sure that's okay. If I have to get 2 or 3 jobs to make sure you are okay, then that's what I'm going to do. You will never hear that type of a conversation if you are not the cream of the crop. Period. It just doesn't happen. So you need to be making sure that your look, your makeup, your outfit, your whole everything is together when you go out, you know. A lot of women are like, okay, so I mean, you know, I haven't really had time. I really don't know how to do my eyebrows yet. And I haven't really been to Sephora for them to help me match my foundation, or for me to, you know, get mascara or whatever the case may be. I haven't really done that because I haven't had time. So right now I'm just doing the basic, you know, no makeup look. Continuing to do that will leave you exactly where you are. There will be no elevation as far as a man taking care of you if these are conversations that you're having with yourself or with other people. So if that's something you want, then you need to be taking steps to make sure that that's something that you can do, you know, always, on a regular basis, always. The idea, sorry. The movie ATL is like I said, a hood classic. It's one of my favorite video or movies, because it's just a coming of age, and they go through all this stuff, and they're still together in the end, and blah blah blah. So I like the movie, but looking at it from an adult standpoint and sitting back, I can see where Nunu was being a pick-me. I can see where she is, downgrading herself for a dusty man. You know, I can understand downplaying your smarts or your education or your knowledge for a wealthy man so that he can feel a certain way, so that he can feel masculine, so that he can feel, like he's the big strong man coming to your rescue. I understand that, and I do that on a regular, everyday basis. I dumb myself all the way down. But I do that because there is a benefit for me. There's a benefit for me. You know, women ask me on consultation, so you mean to tell me that you do your makeup every day? And you wear lashes every day? And I'm here to tell you, yes, I do, and they're like, well, how do you do that? How do you do it? And so then my question is not necessarily an answer, but I question them back. Okay, they say, how do I do my makeup every day? How do I wear dresses and be feminine every day? How do you use your baby voice when you're asking daddy for stuff that you need? Right? How do you consistently stay in that voice? And I ask them, how do you go to work every day knowing you don't want to be there? How do you still live in the ghetto and you have a full-time job? How do you still, sit in a cubicle, be told what to do, get your permission and your whatever from somebody else? How do you do that? The same way you do that and you fake and you turn on your smile and stuff at work, that's how I do when I am on dates or when I'm freestyling or whatever. It's not unnatural for me to smile because I like to smile. I'm happy. I don't have to go to work. If I want to, I can stay at home, and chill. But you know how? Because I will spend 2 or 3 hours, 2 hours on my makeup. I will spend that time on my makeup. And I don't think it's astronomical or out of this world because I want to have perfect liner and I want to have, a good cut crease, and I want to look pretty. So I'm going to spend that time, It all depends on what your goal is. Are you going to work hard to satisfy your boss at work? Or are you going to be half doing your job and then putting 100% into your look, into your vibe, into walking in heels and practicing and stuff? Are you going to put 100% into that, or are you going to put 100% into making money for someone else? Those are choices that you have as women. So I bring this movie to you, into your consciousness, to make you aware. You can dumb yourself down for a dusty. You can put your standards to the side and settle for the first thing that comes your way. Or you can doll yourself up, make yourself presentable so that you can step into this other world that you don't know anything about and be successful and totally change your life and the lives of your children and your legacy and everything else like that. So it seems easy to me because I do it all the time, because I always have. As a little girl, I was wearing heels, and I mentioned to a lady on a consultation that she has a daughter, so you should be emulating this stuff for your daughter so she can see, okay, this is how women act. And I was like, she should have a pair of heels, she should have a purse, every time y'all go out. Not necessarily high heels, but some nice shoes, some girly shoes. And she was like, what? She was like, so you had a purse when you were a little girl? And I'm like, yeah. I did, you know. I think every little girl should have a purse. I think every little girl should carry a purse, you know. It's part of being a woman. You know, you should have your, all of that together, you know. So I really feel like it would be beneficial to women, to everybody, to try, you know, to try and put forth effort. When you put forth effort, then you're met with that same effort as you are trying to reach your goals and things like that. So who is Wheat Girl, and what did she do that was so great and wonderful everybody is talking about? Wheat Girl 81. What did she do? Y'all let me know. You love doing your face. It's a ritual for you. Oh, she looks good for 36. Okay. Bottom line, we treat people according to how they look. It's human nature, right? Maybe that's why I'm mean to extremely ugly people. Yeah, you know, it really is, there's a different sort of dynamic when you dress yourself up and when you just go somewhere looking basic. When you go somewhere looking basic, you can definitely tell the type of treatment that you receive from other people. And I really don't think it's just shallowness. It's just the way that it is in the United States. In the United States. You know, so you really, so to get the maximum benefit for what you're trying to do, because if you're watching my channel, then most likely you don't want to work. You want to be pampered. You want to be flown all over the country, and you want to be treated like a queen, like a princess. So if that's the case and that's what you truly want, then you would be putting in the work to get there. You know, you would be, you know, your speech would be, oh, I know this can happen for me, you know. Your speech would be, okay, I practiced in my makeup last night before I went to bed, so I know I'm able to do it this time. You know, I started on my new diet and exercise regimen, so I'm no longer going to be a morbidly obese person. I mean, good grief. I talked to, I don't know how many women, you know, and I'm Southern, and so I'm a little thick, a little bigger, you know, and I have been bigger than I am right now. But the thing is about that, I had a baby not too long ago, you know, so I was nursing him. So my body was maintaining a small child, you know. So my body was my own, but it was also there for my child. You know, so I was nursing and I was pregnant and all this other stuff. So now that I'm no longer in that new baby stage to where my baby needs me as much, now I'm able to concentrate more on me. So I, you know, started working out and I started eating right, and I started, you know, doing what I felt like was necessary to get me to my goal, you know, you know, I feel like I'm going in the direction that I want to go in as far as conquering my goals and getting them accomplished. Now, when I speak to women on the phone who are like, you know, well, really like morbidly obese, they're way, way obese. And they're like, well, do you think I can attract a wealthy man? You know, at first I was trying to, the angle is awkward, is it? First I was trying to be nice. You know, I was trying to be, you know, not hurt people's feelings and what have you. But, you know, now it's just to the point where I'm like, okay, give me an example of one super ooper wealthy man that you know, that is, you know, walking around with somebody who's obese. You know, there are zero of them, none. So if you don't see anything like that happening in your consciousness or in your world, then, you know what I mean? If you don't see that happening, then you need to make adjustments. Nobody should accept you the way you are. People don't have to do that, you know? I mean, yes, in a perfect world, it would be nice if people were, you know, accepting of different body types and shapes and, you know, breast sizes and hips and all that, it would be nice. But it just does not happen that way, you know. What happens is when you're morbidly obese, people overlook you. You know, you'll be overlooked. You will be, you know, you'll be passed by for someone who is more aesthetically beautiful, you know. So it just is what it is, you know, and it's a harsh truth, but it is what it is. Just like if a man comes to you and he's broke and he says, you know what, I just lost my job, but I'm working nights at Walmart, you know, I'm trying to get back on my feet. I lost everything and I'm starting from the bottom. Is that a man you're going to be like, oh, yes, you know, I want to sign up for that? No. So since we don't accept men for how they are, then they shouldn't have to accept us the way we are in our obeseness, in our attitudes, in our being overly masculine and things like that. Men should not be expected to accept you the way you are if you're not willing to do the same for them, you know? So it just really would behoove you guys to focus on your level up, as we call it in the group. Focus on your goals and what you're trying to do and how, you know, you're going to get to your goals. It would just benefit you to do that, you know. I used to go to the gym a lot. And now I don't, you know. My gym buddy really can't go to the gym a lot now. So I haven't been to the gym in a while. But, you know, I still am managing my weight and my size and losing weight by managing my diet. So that's how I've lost, you know, a lot of weight. But, and I'm still going, you know, I've lost a lot, but I'm still going. So I say that to say, I understand, I'm coming from a place of, you know, I understand because I used to be there, but I'm also, you know, I've already secured a bag for myself, you know. Somebody says, how big is too big? Just Jen. I think that too big, think about it, honestly. Every uber wealthy man has a wife that is like a size 2. Okay, she's very thin, you know. If not size 2, then, you know, 0, basically. So they're anything over that is kind of big, you know. If you're tall and you're thin, you could be a size 8 and get away with it. A size 8 on me is gonna look a little thick because I'm a lot shorter. I'm not tall at all, you know. So your height and your weight does play a big role in that. So I can't really say, well, how many pounds, because somebody could be, you know, 150 pounds and be this big, and I could be 150 pounds and be like, you know what I mean? So it just depends on your weight. But somebody put 250, I mean, you might as well just stay at the house. Keep eating, baby. Get you some zebra cakes and have at it, you know, because you're going to be at the house by yourself. No wealthy man is going to be there, you know. Now, mind you, when I was larger, I still had several sugar daddies on the roster. I did, but I was able to accomplish that because I know the game. I know what men like. I know what men enjoy. I was also, you know, waist cinching and duct taping and, you know, squeezing this here and squeezing that there and making it fit, you know. So when I was larger, it was in the wintertime, so it was easier for me to conceal the weight. But somebody says, I'm 170, so I must be obese. I look good, though, and fits my body shape hourglass. Right. You look good to yourself. Right. But would a multimillionaire or a billionaire wife you and totally take care of you for the rest of your life for generations to come? No, ma'am, Miss 170. It's not going to happen. Unless you get a black man. If you get a black man and you get a man who is, you know, a rapper or something like that, because I had the hourglass too. I had it going on, baby. I still have the hourglass shape. So, and I was the 170 at one point. Would I be wifeable? to an extremely wealthy man? Absolutely not. No, no, you don't know any wealthy men who have a wife with a big old, you know, all these dips and curves and all this stuff going on. No, nobody. So, you know, yeah, you look good. I look good. Hell, I looked good when I was bigger too. What? You couldn't tell Miss Ma'am nothing. Better not tell me I wasn't fine. But you have to sit down for real and say, you know what? Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. But am I fine to a man who is going to get me off this job? You know, you have to be honest with yourself. So, and it's not with somebody saying muscle weighs more than fat and blah, blah, blah. Okay. You know, okay, muscle weighs more than fat. Right. So your scale, the weight on the scale is not an indication of whether or not you'll be able to get a wealthy man. It's not. What is indicative of that is, what do you look like? Nobody says, so how much you weigh? How much you weigh? For real. So don't lie. Tell me how much you weigh. Nobody cares about the size, the number. They care about what you look like. Like I said, you could be somebody that is 6 feet 6 inches tall. They could be 200, 250 pounds maybe, and not even look fat. But 250 pounds on a smaller person is going to look big. It matters how you look, not the number on the scale. Also, your shape matters. You can be, you know, a larger woman. But if that waist is snatched and you got that waist snatched in, then that looks much better than the apple shape. The apple shape, if you apple shaped, forget it. Forget it, baby. Forget it. You need to do something to get that stomach down, because that's what creates the illusion of the curve, which is what men are attracted to, you know? So I'm glad I was big with an hourglass, because men don't like a little fat. No, they don't. No, they don't. I don't know who Miss Wheatbread. No, they don't. Men don't necessarily. They like, okay. They don't want you to look emaciated. They don't want you to look like you hitting that pipe every night. You know, they don't want you to look like you're, you know, you a crack fiend or something. No, they don't want you to look like that. But they would enjoy a little, you know, they might want a little something, you know. But when I say a little, I mean a little, not a little like this. You know, Queen Latifah does look good for a heavier woman. Does she have a man? You know, for real. So you just really need to be aware of that. Be aware of that, you know. Right, she's gay, so of course she's gonna look good to another woman. Some people are gay by default. Good grief. Some women are gay by default and some men are gay by default. Ain't no man gonna want Queen Latifah. I mean, be for real. What they gonna do, square up with her? They gonna pay, you know, basketball or footballs or something with her? No. No man is going to be like, ooh, Queen Latifah, she's the one, you know, unless they are a dusty and they want her to help them with the come up. So yeah, Queen Latifah is gay. I see why she's gay, because so many women are like, oh, Queen Latifah is so pretty. She looks so good to be a woman. So there you go. You got to go with who wants you. If I was super big like that and men was not talking to me and I couldn't get a man, guess what? I'm going to be gay too, hell. If I ain't got to go to work and I know a woman is going to like me, I'll be gay for the stay. Sure will. I mean, come on. Just like some men are gay, you know. Some men are gay just by default. So it is what it is, you know. But I'm not saying, you know, you got to be a crackhead and stop eating everything. But what I'm saying is be aware of... goodness, who is this? The Ethiopian. Whatever. But yeah, I'm not saying you got to be skinny or whatever, but you know, Be aware. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be like, you fat, you might as well hang it up because you ugly and ain't nobody gonna want you. But I'm just telling you like it is, you know? Just like, you know, on one of the other videos when I was saying something about well, I ain't even gonna mention that, but you know, it is what it is. But you automatically get put in a lower category when your looks are not that important to you, you know? So there you go. J-Lo is a size 6, but she doesn't look it. She has curves, but she's well proportioned. Exactly. So, and again, Miss Stargazer Lily, nobody's gonna come up to J-Lo or any woman and say, so, you know, so what size are you? Are you a 2? Because I can't deal with you if you're not a 2. I need a 2 in my life, you know. I'm trying to have a woman that's a 2. No man does that. But you look at J-Lo and you like, okay, give me her. I need that, you know, because J-Lo is very well put together, and this woman is in her 50s, you know. So there you go. I just I just wanted to bring you guys this video. Right, J-Lo is J-Lo, exactly. I wanted to bring you guys this video because no, you should not aim for a dress size 2, Miss Pink Roses. I don't know what you look like. I don't know how tall you are. I don't know what shape you are, you know. You could be a size 2, but if your shape is still like, you know, if you still shape like a linebacker, that might not be attractive either. So you want the illusion of some sort of curve, but women are shallow too now. Women are shallow too, just like men. But you want the illusion of some sort of curve. So I'm not saying everybody starve yourself. We all need to be a size 2, because I'm not ever going to be a size 2. That day, Miss Ma'am is not going to be able to see that at all. What I'm saying is you guys need to be aware of your appearance, and you need to act accordingly. If you say being in this lifestyle and being taken care of, see, okay. If you say being in this type of a lifestyle is a goal of yours, saying, oh, I'm aiming for a size 9, might not get it. Because I don't care who you are. A size 9 is big. Unless you're like 6'3", then a size 9 might be all right, you know. But if you're any shorter than that, a size 9 is still big, you know. Is it bad if you're bald and you get a long wig or weave? Depends on how long, you know. Nobody wants an astronomically long wig, but you know, if you bald, you're gonna need to do something, because they sure ain't finna finance you with no hair. I mean, come on. That's crazy. So, you know, come on, y'all, be for real. You don't want to be like, well, y'all get it. Y'all get it. If you bald, that's not attractive either. Come on. You don't want to look like, let me stop. So anyway, so yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like, if you're going to downplay yourself, if you're going to lie about your true identity, then do that for somebody who is going to benefit you. Do that for the wealthy man who is going to change your life, as opposed to the dusty man who's going to buy you a little trinket, you know? You know, and I'm sure I knew this was going to, you mentioned you lost weight. How much, how much and what size did you go from? See, that's kind of, I'm not even going to talk about that because I'm a lady. Nobody with any good sense is going to say, so what size are you and how much do you weigh? I'm not going to tell you that. I weighed what I weighed, and I weigh what I weigh today. Whatever that weight was, I was fine, and I was getting down through there as far as getting to that bag. So, you know, it is what it is. But a lot of women are shaving their heads these days. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't think that, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't want to be in that number. I want to be taken care of. A lot of women is working hard like men too, but I don't want to be like that. Forget that. Curly hair is okay, you know, something of a wave, but you don't want to jump out the house with a big old dashiki afro, big old, you know, no. Skincare tips. I really don't do a lot of skincare. I do like anti-aging stuff at night, but nothing really more than that. Right, this live stream could change somebody's life. Yeah. That's very masculine. Shaving your head is right up there with changing the oil on your car. That's right up there with smoking a Black and Mild and stuff like that. Milli Vanilli, are you married and do you work? I work for myself, and yes, I am married. So there you go. Yeah. So what about Tiana Taylor? She looks good bald. No, she doesn't. She looked like a man. She looked like a man. She looked good to you. I mean, okay, and she got a basketball player guy in her. She already has money. You guys cannot compare yourself to, you can't compare yourself to a celebrity. If you already have money, then yeah, girl, you could shave all the hair off your head and put it on your pee-pee for all I care. Do what you do. It's your world when you got your own money. But if you don't have your own money and you want somebody else to give you theirs, come on. Her body is banging. Her body is super banging. But shaving her head is like, oh no. Just like Tamar. The man left you and cheated on you, beat you up and did all this crazy stuff to you. So you go and shave your head and make yourself look ignorant and crazy because he done made you mad. It couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. She ignorant. That's crazy. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to make myself look crazy because Amanda made me upset. No, no, no. So there you go. But yeah, you can't that's like say, but Beyonce got blonde hair. Okay, let Beyonce be Beyonce. This is your lane right here. Stay in this lane, So there you go. This channel is stupid, Miss Leisha Williams. I'm sure it is because you're probably just as basic as the women that I'm trying to discourage from being basic. So yeah, I'm sure it is. But now you're blocked, so you don't have to worry about it. Adios. Anyway, yeah. So she said Tamar looks cute with the short hair for about 2 seconds. Right. But then it looks like, is something wrong with her? Is she going through chemo? Like what's going on? So there you go. I just really want you guys to think about that, to think about that. Like stop being the woman that is like, well, they should just like me for me and, that should be it. That doesn't have to be the case. And here's another thing. While we're here, I'm just going to drop this one for free. There are a lot of ladies in the groups and things like that are still entertaining dusty men or dusty people. But you're saying, oh, I want to level up. Oh, I don't want to be in this situation anymore. But you're still wanting to be in this world. You still want to be fully taken care of. That really, it can happen, I'm sure, but the chances of that happening are super low, So think about that. If you're still entertaining a dusty person, if you're still entertaining living with, whatever, these dusty people, and you feel like you're going to be the exception to the rule, good luck. I hope that works out, but in a lot of cases it does not. Mickey, do you think dusties can attract dimes? They were discussing that. Yeah, heck yeah. Dusties get more dimes probably than millionaires do. Notice millionaires get, they may have a pretty thin wife and she may be beautiful, but the super, uber gorgeous women a lot of times have the lowest self-esteem. They put up with the most crap because men don't really approach super duper beautiful women. They don't. They do, but the men that approach the exceptionally beautiful women are like the alpha males. If he's not an alpha and he's afraid of rejection and he's afraid of whatever, then he won't approach her normally. A Dusty don't care. They got time, you know, and they got a mouthpiece. So they gonna come with this, ear freaking you all night. You laid up in the bed like you a teenager, listen to every word he say, you know. And so then, you know, you get caught up and you listen to all these stories and ideas and stuff that Dusty McDusty got. Then you look up and you pregnant and now you stuck with the Dusty. Hence, Lauren London, who is the on the thumbnail of this video. An exceptionally beautiful woman, but she has babies by the ugliest men she could possibly find. Her baby daddies are ugly. She's not even married yet. She has no excuse to still be single at her age. She should have been married by now and living an extravagant life. She doesn't recognize her value, so nobody else does, you know? So, and it is sad. I hate that for her because she could be, what? She could have a better man than everybody, you know? In my opinion, of course. But she just doesn't choose that way, you know? So she's an exceptionally beautiful woman. But it happens all the time. The super, super beautiful women have the lowest self-esteem for some reason. It's crazy. That's why when people say, well, you know, there's more women than there is men. Okay, that may be true, but a lot of women don't have game. Some women are overweight and obese and they don't care. You know, you know, there's a lot of different categories that get women X'd out of the running for the wealthiest men. So there really isn't a lot of competition when vying for the attention of a wealthy man. There's not. Do you think Dusty's, oh, sorry, I just answered that. Okay, so I can do a couple of questions, I guess. What's up with men asking women where do they work and who do they stay with? You're talking to Dusty men. That's not men. It's Dusty men that are asking you those questions. A man's man is not going to care where you work. So if he's asking you about your job and he's concerned about what you do, then you need to probably stop talking to him. Simple as that. Yeah. It's a red flag. Exactly. Exactly. So, okay, so you guys are talking about Lauren London. Okay, so that's the video. That's what I wanted. There is no best time of day, Brianna, to go freestyling. I say this on every single video. You could go freestyling at 5 o'clock in the morning. You could go freestyling at, 7 o'clock at night. Think about it. Think about the question you just asked me. So what's the best time? Like all the rich men get together in a huddle and whisper, hey man, so when you going out? Because I'm going to go out too so we can go out together. We're going to all go out and we're going to go out at 4 o'clock and we're going to do it together. No, that doesn't happen. The key to freestyling and freestyling successfully is to be beautiful, is to be attractive, is to be, sexy. So there's not a best time. There's never a best time. Every time you go out, you need to be on point, That's basically it. But there is no best time. Should you lie about your career with someone you're going to be serious with? Yes, you should lie about your career. Mickey, what did you do in your 20s that you would warn younger women against? A lot. A lot. Take people at their word, assume people love the way that I love. That's what I did. Good question, Andrew. What about the homely looking women married to whales? Sometimes those women are most likely abused. They're most likely mistreated. They are not kept. They may be going on these trips, but they're, they're treated like the help, So of course, a man with lower self-esteem may choose a woman who's not exactly beautiful. But is she going to be living an extravagant lifestyle where, she's treated like a queen? Probably not, So, and there's always an exception to the rule. Here's the thing, y'all. There is always an exception to the rule. In every case, no matter what you say, there is always an exception to the rule, okay? Always. So, instead of focusing on the exceptions to the rule, Focus on the rule. How about that? Why would you want to be in the 1% of people who can attract wealth when you can be in the 99% of people who can attract wealth and just do your makeup and get skinny? I mean, come on. Everybody want to be like, well, Roseanne Barr, she married somebody wealthy. Yeah, but she was already wealthy, you know. Come on. Ellen married somebody wealthy, but she's gay, you know. So there's always an exception to the rule. But you need to concentrate on what the rule is and get yourself to be the rule instead of being the exception, you know. So there you go. What about locks? Good luck with locks. It's probably not going to happen for you. You know, it is what it is. Well, I'm thinking bars are a no after 7. I agree. I would have to agree with you there. Let's see. Somebody had I'm in a relationship with an aggressive, dusty man that won't let me go. He threatened to hurt me and has came to my job and flattened my tires. I can't get a restraining order. I'm ready to level up. Unless he's like physically holding you hostage, you can leave. You just don't want to leave. I mean, I could really go in on you, but I'm pretty sure you sound like you're in a low spot right now. So just meditate on that. You could leave if you wanted to. If he is not, you know, strapping you to a chair or something, you know, you better wink, tap a message out while you at work. You better tell somebody and say something. Girl, I couldn't do it. How do you join the group? You send me a direct message and I can add you to the group. Either here on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Should you lie about your career if they can Google you? Tell them a fake name. You don't have to give them your real name. Yeah. So there you go. Thank you, Andrew. You like my channel. Collectively, Black women aren't viewed as trophy wives. How to compete with women of other races? Yes, they are. You got to be skinny. Black women are viewed as trophy wives. There are plenty of Black women who are trophy wives. Plenty. You know, to be a trophy, you have to look like a trophy, though. You know, Black women have this, some Black women have the attitude, well, he got to accept me for me. I'm me. You know, I'm true to who I am. I'm going to be true to myself. I grew up like this. Everybody always tell me I'm beautiful. Everybody tell me I'm pretty. So, you know, Black women have that attitude, but everybody tells you you're pretty in a dusty circle. That kind of doesn't count, you know? That's like your mom saying, oh, baby, you're so beautiful. It doesn't count. You know, it does not count when your mom tells you you're beautiful, you know, for real. Men being visual, please explain that. Where this idea comes from? Are they more visual than women? I have never understood this statement. Baby, I can help you. That's a whole nother video. Mickey, do you think the baby voice is as effective on tall Amazon women? What? I can't tell you how to catch no woman. I mean, start ear freaking, you know, tell her everything she wants. I'm not finna get, I can't tell you how to get no woman. I ain't never been with a woman. I am a woman, but look here, that's a whole nother subject, baby. There's plenty of videos on here that can help you with that. I'm not that one. Can an outfit be too sexy or just ratchet after a point? Yes, absolutely. How can Black women compete? Oh, you already said that. Girl, these people be coming with the questions. Should you always wear heels when you're freestyling and trying to be attractive? Yes, absolutely. Yep. Why is your self-esteem so low? Oh, you talking about the girl. Oh, okay. Miss Cranberry. Let me see. Y'all done made me talk my little lipstick off. Don't listen to your mother. Who? What? Is it okay to pursue a millionaire? Who is this? Tara. Is it okay to pursue a millionaire? Girl, bye. Please get off my channel. What you mean? Who else you gonna... Girl, guess what? Some of these questions, I'm like, really? Really? Is it okay for me to have the best? Would you say that I could have the best in life? Because, you know, I really need somebody else to tell me that. The crap? What you mean? Girl, I would much rather you pursue a millionaire than to pursue just a dusty. My lip gloss be popping. Okay, let me see. Oh, you think she means chase? I mean, why? Here's the thing. It's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. Should you chase him, blow his phone up, do all that? No. No, you shouldn't. But should you be targeting them, going to their parties, going to their circles, eating lunch at their job, and do? Yes, absolutely. Why not? You know, why not? Is 21 too early to be aiming for marriage? I'm a college student, so my finances are not together. No, 21 is the ripe for the picking, baby. You just have to have your mentality together and know the game so you don't get taken and end up being pregnant somewhere, you know, before you need to be, you know. But yeah, 21 is good. How do I keep dusties away at work when I dress nice? Because rich guys go there sometimes. They are always bothering me, and I got one fired. I mean, stop talking to him. You know, if you look at a dusty man like he has leprosy, like his arms are falling off, like his arms are detaching from his body and his nose just fell off in front of you. If you picture him that way, you're not going to talk to him, and you're going to run as far away from him as you can. So everybody attracts a dusty. Everybody attracts dusties. Dusties want everything. They want anything with two legs and a pee-pee, you know. So you're going to attract them, but it's who you know, keep around is what's important, you know. Should you hide your car if it's expensive, like a BMW? Miss Rashida, you know, is it a... I'm trying to do what? I'm trying to do what? What'd you say, Bree? Oh, Miss Rashida, if you have an expensive car, is it like a brand spanking new car, or is it something you can get away with? Because if it's a new car, you know, yeah, you might not want to drive that to all your dates. But if it's not so new, you know, it kind of doesn't count. 2016, that's fairly new. I would leave that at the house, you know. If you're driving an expensive car like that, I would leave that at the house. How do I keep Dusty's way? Oh, sorry. Give us time to transition to a better vision of ourselves. I mean, y'all can take all the time you want. I'm getting my stuff right now, you know, because somebody my age just died today, you know. Somebody my age was in a car accident and died. Some lady in my age died in childbirth. You know, I don't have time. My time is today. When do I want that bag? Right now. When do I want money? Today. So I'm not waiting, you know. I'm not waiting at all. But y'all can wait forever. I'll take them all. Shorty Long John, Mickey, why are you ignoring me? Why am I ignoring you, Shorty Long John? And there's only 5,500. There's only how many people on this thing watching me right now? 296. 300 people on here. And you want to know why I'm ignoring you. Baby. What the crap? Your best friend met a Portuguese guy. I missed it. You over here dying. I have so much more patience than you do, yeah. I know, honey. Is food and wine festival a spot to meet wealthy men? No, you shouldn't be outside. And this is another thing, y'all. It's another thing. What is the big deal? It's hot outside. I don't care if you're in New York City. I don't care if you're in Minnesota and it's cold still, 60-some degrees. Don't be outside. That's dirty. You know what's outside? Dust. Hello? I don't care if it's cold or hot. Stop being outside. Quit that mess. I don't care if it is a family reunion. I don't care if it's your sister cousin wedding and they want to have it at the park, you know, around the corner and barbecue, you know, hot dogs at the park. Golly, what the crap? Stop going outside. Don't go outside at all. Don't. If you go outside, it's because you're walking to the car. Stop going outside and chit-chat and you're going to sit under the tree and, ooh, girl, yes, we talk. No, unless you're tanning. You know, I know some of my Caucasian viewers like to tan and all that stuff. So great, wonderful. You know, get your tan on. But no, if you have the melanin, it's already there. Your melanin is popping. You know, you got that glow, that summer glow like I got going on over here. Stay your butt in the house. You know, stay in the house. Matter of fact, when they call you, when Keith and them call you and ask you to come to the barbecue, say no. Tell them, Keith, I can't, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I have expensive makeup now. I've upgraded and I'm no longer able to participate in the little shindig that's going on. Y'all better stop. They're never going to see you as a damsel if you outside sweating with everybody else. If he can see your sweat spots and, you know, down the back of your back is all wet and stuff because you out here sweating. You're never going to be a damsel. Quit that mess. It's not cute. Who cares? All y'all gonna be doing outside is talking about people who came to the thing. You know, Lisa over there pregnant again by her baby daddy. I thought they was through. You know, you ain't doing it but talking about people up under that tree. Have them call you. You know what? You want to gossip, girl? Call me, please, please. So, y'all quit that. Okay. Let me see. For real, y'all laughing, whatever. Is 35 too young to date? 35 is good if you are, you know, in your 20s. Oh, if you're 19, oh yeah, girl, get him. Get him. You 19, get him, girl, because he's going to be trying to get you. Get him. Yeah. I mean, if you go to a cookout, you know what, you go to a pool party where you can be sexy in your little bikini and stuff. Yeah, do that. That's cool. Do that. But as far as you sitting up and you got your short set on with the matching top and the matching shorts and you got your little flip-flops to match and then your nails is matching your flip-flops with your hair, come on, y'all. No, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the cookouts. I ain't talking about a pool party. I'm talking about a cookout. Yes, stop going outside. Stop going outside for entertainment. There ain't no outside concerts. No, I'm not doing that. Ain't no outside venues and where I got to sit all outside. And no. You go outside when the sun goes down. Exactly. When the sun goes down, I'm in there. What? We can be outside till you want to. But when the mosquitoes come, then it's time to go in the house. You know, come on now. Come on. That's not ladylike to sit up there and sweat like that. You're a real estate assistant. How should I act to get a man of means at work and or outside? Act like you don't know nothing. Act like you're totally clueless to stuff. You need sun and fresh air and water at the beach. Well, go on and go get it. You also need money to survive. I need, you know, stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of money so that I can, you know, build a legacy for my children and my grandchildren. That's what I need. So that if that means I'm not going to be at the beach, you know, sweating and looking like a fully grown man, I'm not going to be able to do it. Go to the beach at night, girl. What? You from Brazil? Hey, Janine. Janine De Jesus. Hey, girl, you from Brazil. What up, girl? Y'all sexy over there. Woo, them Brazilian women is hot. I'm trying to get like y'all, girl. I'm going to get my little curves snatched. Y'all going to think I'm Brazilian. My hair Brazilian. Yes. For real. Do you want a daughter? Hell no. Never. I wouldn't have a daughter. I wouldn't take a daughter to save my life. I love all my boys. I love them. Boys are all about their mama. And so, you know, girls are all about their dad, usually. Then you got all that hair to do. And you have to be, because I would be so over the top if I had a daughter. Like, she would be Miss Priss. Like, oh, I'm not doing any of that. Like, my daughter would be in dresses every day. She would be frilly, them little socks, you know, that the little babies wear. Then when she got a little girl, you're going to be dressed, man. But when she be like, Mama, I don't want to wear no dress. No, little girls be having attitudes, and then I would have to shake them, you know. So I can't do a little girl. Because all that attitude and you know, doing all that, no ma'am. Couldn't do it. You just paid for nails for your 3 and 8-year-old. That's good. But see, then, well, I'm gonna leave it alone. You were like that when your daughters were little. Yeah. I didn't want a boy at all. I didn't want any boys. But now I have a house full of boys, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it at all. For real, I would really choke a little girl. Like, how you gonna have an attitude with me? And I'm sacrificing, you know, I didn't go buy some shoes so I could buy you some shoes. No, heck no. I can't have nothing that came out of me disrespecting me. That's just, I can't do it, you know. And little girls will go there, you know, and go there happily. Boys, you can kind of scare them. But, yeah, I wouldn't have a girl. Never, ever, ever. You're so glad you had a son. Yeah, me too. My boys are all about their mama. Yeah, little girls are difficult. Please, you'd have a mini-me, and it would be so cute. Girl, yes, she would be me. Girl, if I had a little girl, whoo, it would be a mess. It would be a mess because she would be like on 10. Like, Daddy, go to work and stop talking to my mama like that. Bye. She would be a mess, for real. And I can't stand no smart-mouthed little girl either, so then I would have to, you know. But anyway, what are some things that you cut out of your diet to lose weight? Sugar. I cut sugar out big time. I cut sweet drinks out. I cut a lot of calories out, burgers and all that stuff. I cut all that out to lose weight. Is that a bronze statue? What? What are you talking about? I really hope you're not trolling. How do y'all feel about strong black women stereotype? It's true. It's true. We have a lot of them in the group. Oh, those strong black women, gotta love them. Am I done having children? Yes, ma'am. Totally done. You out. Bye, Jimmy. Thanks for the comment. Is it better to meet men at the date place directly or let them pick you up? I'm not getting stalked, so I don't need nobody knowing where I live. None of that. Meet them there. Do men like big boobs? What you think, Sarah? Here you go, Sarah. Here you go. Sarah about to make me log off. How many minutes? Okay, we done been on here an hour. What you think, Sarah? Come on, for real. I mean, come on. Good grief. Intro to the new followers. What that mean? Drink coconut. Eater every day. When's a good age for kids? Have them when you're young. It's a whole bunch of women in the group. Yeah, I'm 40. I'm 48 and I don't have no kids. I've never been married. I'm like, okay, so I guess you ain't gonna have kids then, because it's a little late, baby. You know, so have them when you're young, when you can run around and play with them and stuff. Somebody get that hazardness. Somebody get that. When you get your billionaire, can you show us him? No, Miss Shorty Long John. No, ma'am. I don't have to show y'all stuff. You know, I don't know y'all. The people that know me are going to be at my wedding. They're going to know my husband personally, my new husband. They're going to be able to participate in my life. If I don't know you personally, what the crap I look like? Y'all see, I told you I was going to get a billionaire. I told you. For what? I don't know none of y'all. Likely will never meet none of y'all. So, girl, look, no. I'm going to tell you when the wedding is, though. But, please, I don't understand that. Why you got to tell people everything? It's unnecessary, you know. How do you handle an older, richer man that has been scammed by gold diggers before? How to gain his trust? Look fine. When you look fine, he going to forget everybody that did him wrong, baby. And he going to be all about you. Look fine. How many boys do I have? A lot. Should I give it up on the first date? I'm thinking about it. Well, then do it, Majestic Marissa. Should you give it up on the first date? What you think? Y'all gonna stop asking me these dumb ass questions. Should you give it up on the first date? Yes, girl. Busted wide open. Busted wide open. Girl, get it. Get it while the getting is good, baby. Get it all, honey. Stupid. Oof. Can he pay for a 24/7 hour nanny? Who is that? A mess. Your phone battery's on 5%. We're gonna charge it up, girl. You 24, you don't know? Okay, thank you, Miss NJ Princess. You need to DM me. Miss NJ Princess O, please DM me when we get off so I can know who this person is. I got a little trinket for you, doing all this hard work for me. You stays on the live, honey. I might send you a little something. Thank you. What perfumes do I recommend? I like Kim Kardashian perfume. That's what I wear now. Who are you and what is your channel about? Just clicked on your live. I am Michaela Pink, baby, and it gets live in here. Is Sarah Amish? I don't know. When I get a millionaire, yeah. Okay, why Mickey sound like my mom talking to my dumb ass sister for the life of us? We don't know how dumb she is. I mean, for real, like, how do you treat men bad enough to keep them interested and not too much to push them away? Very good question, Andrew. You have to have your own life. You know, you have to make sure that you have activities and you're not always available for him, and make sure that you do what I just said. I'm not going outside. No, we're not going to Golf World. We're not going camping. We're not going to the cookout. I'm not doing those things. So you set your standard and you are not always available for him. And that's kind of how you can have him, you know, at a distance. What if you meet a super fat whale that wants you to be his wife and be his baby mama? Here come little Michaela. Here comes little Mimi. What? If he's a super fat whale and he want a baby, I'm gonna have to get that. We're gonna have to make that happen. But he better hurry up because this clock is girl, fast forwarding for real. Yeah. Is Giorgio Armani code? Yeah, Giorgio Armani. We was wearing that in the 90s. So yeah, our kinky straight Miss Neela K. Now you in the group. You in the group. Why would you think that kinky anything is going to be acceptable? No. Okay, y'all. How old am I? Why do people ask that? Don't ask me how old I am. Don't ask me what sign I am. And don't ask me how much I weigh. Like, who? That's rude. Don't ask people that. Learn etiquette. It don't matter how old I am. Is what I'm telling you making sense? If what I'm telling you is making sense, then I'm old enough to put you in the game, baby. That's all you need to know. That's what you need to know. How do you make a guy chase after you start to get comfortable with each other? Don't let him get comfortable. That's it. You don't let him get comfortable, and he won't be. Kinky straight wigs look relaxed, like relaxed black hair. Well, do what you want to do then. Get all the kinky straight you want. Go ahead. Whatever. How can you dodge the answer, do you have any kids questions? Just say, no, you could just say, I've always wanted kids. That's it. How to make him feel uncomfortable. How to make him feel uncomfortable without pushing him away. Oh, okay. Right, Mickey is 25, obviously. How about that? How do you make him feel uncomfortable without pushing him away? Just have your own activities. Have more than one. Have more than one. Stop saying him. You need to be talking to me about them. Talk to me about them, and then we can go somewhere. But you so worried about him, he gonna leave anyway. He knows that he's your only prospect. Get you some more, and you won't be worried about pushing him away. You'll be glad he's away, so you can go see about, you know, Derek and Tashanya. Goodness. Lord, be a fence. Be a fence. Okay. Are they rich guys that compliment your natural hair? Exactly. If they rich, then do it, baby. Do you care about a man cheating? Miss Shorty Long John. You asked me something you clearly know. You know me, whoever this Shorty Long John is. I don't know you. I probably, know you if I see you. But you know the answer to that. Do I care about somebody cheating on me? What y'all think? Y'all answer. Please cheat on me. Whatever. You're not getting my pee-pee, so I don't care. Cheat. Give her all that. Give her all of that. I'm good. See? Hey, that highlight is popping. That highlight is popping. Y'all like my highlight? I was trying to be new. I was trying to be young and fresh. What about practicing on dusties to gain confidence? A dusty ain't gonna give you confidence. That's like saying, can I go to Pizza Hut and practice eating? Can I go to Pizza Hut and practice fine dining? No, you can't. So you can practice the game, but the game they don't care. A dusty gonna do whatever you want to do. So it's really like practicing on somebody who can't really get you to your goal. Right. Why does women's whole world fall apart when a man cheats? Because it's their ego. He cheated on me. I'm such a catch. I have his children. I work my fingers to the bone. I make his dinner. I fix his sandwiches. I know how to cut his sandwiches just right. And he cheated on me. Oh my God. It's not supposed to be that way. Girl, please, instead of finding his brother and calling that dude up and twerking that monkey. Stupid. It's stupid. Don't be sad. Get even. Get even for real. But no, I would not practice on a dusty. I wouldn't practice on a dusty because they can't give you sugar. You can't gold dig somebody that can't give you the gold. For real. Most dusties practice on insecure women. If a dusty is going to be susceptible to your game, then yeah, but most dusties are not. Most dusties have way better game than you ever will because they have to have game. So why would you bring a lamb to the lion? No. I don't make eye contact with dusties. I play, for real, blind, deaf, and dumb. Oh, you're welcome. Every woman thinks they have the best cookie, but he'll let you know that you don't. Ooh, hallelujah, somebody. Girl, you about to make me start speaking in tongues. I'm about to be a Christian with that comment. What? This girl, what's her name? Let me see. Wheat bread. Oh, wheat bread. Okay, you back in the game. You back. Wheat bread and came back. She back. I ain't mad no more. Every woman thinks they have the best cookie, but he'll let you know that you don't. Baby, that's a word. Every woman think, well, I gave him myself. I shared my body with him. My word. How could he ever cheat on me? I have sex with him 3 or 4, 10 times a day. Baby, go ahead. Go ahead. Your pee-pee is just like her pee-pee. Yours might be, well, let me not even, I can't go into that because we're monetized. So we want people to put some commercials on there so I can get my little change. But y'all know how. This one, exactly. There go Miss Allure Kush. She know what to do. You better get some little stuff and put it on there. Put you right on in the game, honey. Whew. How to handle a guy whose adult children are nosy about his dating life. You already asked that, Miss Eve. You asked Ashira that. You didn't think she gave you the right answer on her channel? Miss Eve Farrar. She already told you. Be nice to the girl. Talk to him, Be to the daddy what they can't be to the daddy, You got to do that. That's easy. How do I get a rich guy to introduce me to his friends? You got to be fine, AG. How many? Look, okay, y'all, I'm going to go. What time is it? Because I've been on here 79 minutes. Let me tell you the whole video. Every video you want to know the answer to every question. Be fine. Get sexy. Put on some makeup. That's how you get them to do what you want. You want to meet his friends. You want him to floss you. You want him to take you around and show everybody this is his boo now, his new friend. Get fine. You're going to be tired of going. You're going to be tired of going when you get dressed up and do that. You know, be the prize. Exactly. Don't give him no pee-pee. How to handle a guy. Oh, you already said that. Girl, I be getting tired. Tomorrow is Free Game Friday, so what y'all want to know? And it better not be nothing dumb, neither. It better not be no dumb question. What y'all want to know? I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm just playing. Free Game Friday. Free Game Friday. And this was a good video. I like this little video. I done got hot. If a man had a chick that looked like Lauren London, he would take her everywhere. There you go. Most of the answer to these questions is be fine. There you go. That's all you got to do, Andrew. But I bet you know that's the truth. Miss Diamond talking about, Diamond Bathley said Lauren London is effed up. How? Girl, she going to be 100 years old, still can get a man. If she get her mind right, if Lauren London Lauren. I hope you see this video. Lauren London, I hope you see this video. Fly me to LA, girl. I'm going to get you one. We'll go out together and pull them. I'll get you 2 or 3 or 4 for them babies. You can have some new daddies up in there. What? Call me, girl. Call me, Lauren. She is not effed up. What? Girl, please. Oh, she messed up by getting pregnant by Dusties. No, she didn't. They still ballers. I would have a baby by a rapper. Have a baby by me, baby, and be a billionaire. Who? She didn't mess up. She didn't mess up at all. She's not married, but she's got a check for life. 2 little baby checks. Girl, please. I wouldn't care. I surely would. How to keep reinventing yourself. That's good. Miss Alexis, get wigs. Get different wigs. Do different things to your makeup. Get different... you know, get lipo, wear different clothes. You change the way you talk, change the way you walk, move, lie about your name. Tell somebody your name is Angelica instead of Alexis. You know, it's a whole bunch of ways to reinvent yourself. I was getting results, Miss Sincere Shell says, but if you can do better, why wouldn't you? Baby, what? How about that? How about that? Don't go to Jesus, go to Mickey. A mess, how about that? Jesus might can't help you get the bag. You better ask him. Jesus was poor. You gonna take advice from somebody that was poor and told you to give all your money to the less fortunate? Is that what you're gonna do? Because that's what Jesus did. Jesus gave all his money away. Miss Ma'am keeps hers and flip it, and flip it, and flip it, and flip it. What? Y'all better get something. What about Drake's baby mama? I don't even know who she is. How do you keep mystery about yourself? Stop talking so much. Changed your name 5 years ago, and you about to get another one. Get it, girl. Change your social too. I'm a new woman. Let me go because I didn't start talking about Jesus. Forgive me, Lord. I don't want to do that and then offend everybody in Christianity. Good grief. There's no such thing as miles, y'all. Let men tell you that BS. Exercise that pum-pum. It's a muscle. Who is this? For the love of beauty. Now, you've been on this channel, too. What you talking about? Exercise the pee-pee. What? Not if you're trying to get some money. Girl. A mess. Because your friends are broke. Can you do a feminine lookbook on Friday? I could. Everybody ain't shaped like me, though. Why do you think my friends feel uncomfortable when I tell them about this mindset? Because they're pick-me's, and they want you to be a pick-me. Dr. Phil died. Shut up, Eva. People trying to... Eva, why you on here lying talking about Dr. Phil and died? Girl, shut up. Stop lying. I know what pum-pum is. I know what that is. But who on here talking about that? We don't talk about that on here. We keep it a hot pocket. What is RPP, ladies? A hot pocket. What? Yeah. And on that note, I'm out, y'all. It's been real. I've been on here way too long. Y'all done made me tired with these crazy questions. Y'all have a good night. Go play in that makeup and quit playing. Go play in that makeup and do something different to your hair. Do something different to your hair, and then we can talk about something tomorrow. But for now, we about to go, because I'm about to go see what these boys are outside doing. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.